Thanks for watching Father-Son Reviews. I'm the father.
I'm the son, and today we're watching the Quake official teaser trailer. Have no clue what this is, some random disaster movie trailer we found on YouTube, and I thought, might as well watch it.
Hopefully it's better than Geostorm.
That was,
Load of crap.
that was something.
Something that comes out of your butt.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm already getting, like, sci-fi movie vibes.
You got an Independence Day vibe there.
Yeah, like, you know, sci-fi is in the TV channel.
Oslo har opplevd dette før. Nå skjer det igjen.
I have a feeling it's Norwegian.
Perhaps. Although, I don't know what Norwegian sounds like.
That?
La oss se at det ikke er samme styrken som i 1904. La oss se at det blir på 6.
I guess.
Not bad.
The effects look pretty decent, at least.
That sucks.
I'm getting some awfully strong 2012 vibes.
Not that good.
2012 wasn't that good either.
Yeah, it was.
It was alright for a disaster movie, but that's not really saying that much. Oh, that's... Did they really do the breaking glass thing? I think I've seen like 2 other movies that did that exact same thing. Even the same shot.
Yeah, that's got like every single trope you could imagine.
It really does.
The whole, on the breaking glass, that's very Day After Tomorrow-ish.
Day After Tomorrow happened in 2012 as well. It happened in one of the Jurassic Park movies.
First of all, I want to apologize. I had no idea this was a foreign language film.
Did not know this was, what is it, Norwegian?
Yeah, I have a hard enough time with English. But for it being a foreign disaster film, it's supposed to be Oslo. That's what the guy said. Oslo. Where is that? Norway? Might be Oslo, Norway, Oslo, Sweden, Oslo, Finland.
I don't know any of that stuff.
Somewhere in there.
It's not America.
No, but, Oslo's, from what I understand, a beautiful town and all that. I'm not trying to disrespect Oslo in any way. But does anybody else in the world give 2 shits about Oslo? I mean, look, Godzilla destroys Japan, and Tokyo. People know Tokyo.
People know
right?
Tokyo. People love it.
Got a lot of historical importance worldwide with Tokyo. Something happens in New York. It's a big, famous city. Understand.
A lot of people there. Big things go down.
Something befalls London, or L.A., or hell, Cairo. I mean, all of these cities that I'm naming have these big historical importance, and they're kind of centers of our, connected human existence, really. Oslo?
I've never
It just doesn't,
I've never even heard of Oslo.
I don't know. It doesn't, hell, even Detroit would mean something. Or, Beijing, but damn. It's like, oh, here's something, we live in Texas, right? So it's be like, oh, a disaster movie in San Antonio. It's like, who gives a damn? Independence Day, Houston was destroyed, and I guess that was something, but Because, at least with the space stuff going to the moon, Houston, we have a problem. At least people heard of Houston.
Yeah.
Oslo? I don't know. It's a strange choice for people in that part of the world to make that movie about structures that nobody knows what the hell they are. I mean, the World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower, the Chrysler Building, Japan or Tokyo, like all these places, and probably even have skylines maybe you've seen before. Definitely, with the LA, with the Hollywood sign, you've seen tornadoes rip that off, or several different movies we've seen earthquakes decimate LA, whether that's San Andreas or 2012. Yeah. The tornadoes of the day after tomorrow. So, I don't know. If you do a big disaster flick, it needs to be in a city that everybody knows. And I understand that, they're trying, these people that probably really love their country and they're proud of Oslo, and there's no reason for them not to, and they got their own tradition and culture, and it's probably a beautiful thing, and it's probably a beautiful city, and it's probably really, expensive to get in there because everyone loves it now or whatever the hell. But at least if it was like Berlin or, I don't know. It's Oslo, I don't know. It's like a D-level town, dude. I mean, no one knows. We can't even think of the damn country Oslo. I've heard of Oslo, and I've heard of all those countries. I just don't know where the hell it is.
The thing is...
And I like geography.
The thing about disaster films is that people love seeing things they know, famous structures, getting destroyed.
Yes.
They like seeing them being decimated. They like to see the destruction, and then seeing people come out on top of it. That's what makes people like destruct.
You want to see the Eiffel Tower get crushed?
Yeah, stuff like that.
What is that? Big Ben that's in London?
Yeah.
Seeing that clock tower thing? See, that guy got blown to hell in a couple movies.
When you're taking a place like Oslo, that not a lot of people outside of, I think, Norway will know. And then
somewhere in there.
You start advertising and marketing outside of nowhere, like in America. And if they're advertising
Can
in
we
America...
say Scandinavia? Is that like a Scandinavian country? Is that Norway and Sweden and Finland? And...
I don't know any of that stuff.
Well, some Viking culture city. We'll go with Scandinavia.
Anyways,
somewhere in that part of the world.
Oslo, it's a place somewhere in the world. Somewhere in the world. It's
closer to the
there.
Arctic than we are,
exists.
Probably.
It exists. And
well, of course it exists.
Yeah.
It exists. I saw it on House Hunters International. It exists.
What other answer can I give? I don't know where the place is or what it is. But
it's like one of those news stories, like, I don't know, some town in Turkey got blown up by a faulty wire. I feel bad for the people there, but I don't know the people there. So if you're going to make a fictional story about some kind of disaster, it needs to be in a place, like you said, that you recognize.
In a place that people
know
will
something about.
A famous place. But in this...
That's if you're a filmmaker trying to reach a global audience.
See, I can understand if you're making this film and making it for the people of where you come from, people that will recognize the place and connect with it. But to do that and then market it towards... in areas like America, which I'm assuming if they're marketing in America, they're probably marketing in many other big countries like, I don't know, China, Japan, places like that.
Well, America and China are the two biggest markets.
A lot of people aren't going to recognize these areas. They're not going to recognize these structures. And
they spent some money on it. I mean, it looks pretty good.
They look like they put a big chunk of money into it, but I don't see very many people going to see it because people aren't going to watch a disaster movie where a bunch of things they don't know are getting destroyed.
Yeah. Unless you're in Scandinavia or Finland, Sweden, Norway.
If you're in that area.
If you're in that vicinity and you speak that language, then you'll probably care about it. Like this kind of disaster flick with, like, let's say if you had like if Quake took place in Beijing, China, at least you have the Chinese market, which is the second largest market in the world, and you'll recoup your money. I just don't know how they recoup their money in Oslo. I mean, maybe there's more people there than I know of. I don't know. I don't know. And the effects, like I said, they spent a little bit of money, but this isn't San Andreas kind of money. This is, that was insane. 2012, it's been done on a much bigger, grander scale. So now we're down to Oslo. What next? I mean, is there going to be a flood in El Paso they're going to make a story about?
You can't go up to 2012 day after tomorrow kind of standards and then go down to these standards. and then
if you're
market it
making a
to places.
regional film and you're just trying to do something for the folks there, I mean, maybe
That's fine.
maybe they got off a little cheaper than we are thinking. Maybe the effects don't cost as much as they used to, or maybe there's just not enough stuff to destroy in Oslo because we saw the same building fall twice in the same day. The same day. So they like, okay, we got to show this a couple times because it costs a lot of money and it's our only building. It's our only big building. So
This building's huge. Let's let it fall twice.
we don't, it's like a Quake took place in Wichita Falls or something. It's like, who gives a crap? Wipe that sucker off the earth.
It's a very interesting looking movie, but one that I'll probably wait until it gets on some obscure streaming service to watch.
Yeah.
It's not a theaters movie, in my opinion.
And that's like if you're like really, really bored.
If
If you're bored,
you got $20 on a Saturday, you don't know what to do with it, just go to the movie theater and check out the Quake.
If you live in Oslo, if you don't live in Oslo, I don't think you give a damn. Personally, you wait till it comes on the Roku channel and see it with a couple ads, and then I just probably fast forward to the stuff when stuff starts getting broken.
Or just Google it and then eventually find it on a website called movies.com.
Whatever it is, see it free. See it free. All right, well, thanks for watching Father-Son Reviews. We'll see you next time. Not from Oslo. Bye.